Hey, Drea. 1 second. Okay. I see you. Hey. Let me turn this up, make sure the volume's up on this computer. I'm on my chair. All right, so I'm gonna look at the questions you sent me. When you text it. 1 second. Hey, Nene, how you doing? I might sound a little congested, y'all. I got like a lot going on. My ear is still. For y'all that don't know, I have an ear infection, so it sounds like I'm underwater. It's the weirdest sound ever. So, yeah, just dealing with a lot of stuff. Ear infections, they could last for a while. Like, I'm on an antibiotic for like 7 days. So I just started my antibiotic like 2 days ago. Yeah. It's an ear infection. So it's like all of this sound like I'm underwater. It just sucks. Yeah, it's all right, y'all. So just bear with me too if I'm a little, like I said, a little congested and stuff like that. Apparently ear infections can affect all your sinuses. So all right, I'm gonna get started on Drea. Let me find your questions. All right. What is coming between me and Chris between now and Wednesday? Okay. But how y'all doing though? I had an ear infection before. It was miserable. Yeah, it sucks. And it messes with all your sinuses. And not even just your ears, everything. You reached out to the therapist? Okay, good. I'm glad you reached out to the therapist. That's really good that you did that. That's good. All right. So this is going to be, you got an appointment on Sunday? Good. Okay. So let's see what's the energy between you and Chris from now until Wednesday. What's the energy between Chris and Drea from now until Wednesday? You finna throw in the towel? Yeah, I've been there. Trust me, I know that feeling. What's the energy between Chris and Drea from now until Wednesday? All right, let's see. So, Son of Wands, first card came out. Y'all both very fiery right now. I know we got like a lot of Aries energy going on, which is why both of y'all are kind of like fiery, a little bit more impulsive with each other, like your behaviors or your decisions. So let's see what the Son of Wands. Why is the Son of Wands here with the Seven of Cups? It's like there's a lot of love between y'all too, but I just feel like at the end of the day, there's also just a lot of things that need to be addressed, like we already talked about. So right now, it may come off like if I'm not getting you to see my way, or if I'm not getting you to understand my point of view, then it's going to cause me to react. So you guys are more reactive than non-reactive right now towards each other. And I see this energy honestly continuing until Wednesday. Now, you do have the therapy, like you said, on Sunday, but it's still lingering. It's still lingering energy there. With the Five of Cups, and I feel like for real, let me look at the Five of Cups. Somebody is like disappointed in something. Somebody is really disappointed in something. Let me see. Why is the Five of Cups here? You both are. Ace of Wands reverse. Why? This is supposed to be a new beginning for both of y'all, and it's just like this marriage, like I just heard triggered. So like I don't know if you trigger her from her past relationships or if she triggering you from your past relationship, but something like I'm saying it's like a trigger. Like You know how you get with a new person and everything's great, and then y'all start having them issues, and they kind of start remembering and start feeling like a past situation. And I feel like that's what I'm picking up on. Like, these emotional reactions are because of the past. Not necessarily saying that y'all not in an energy where y'all creating a dynamic, but it's like when you have past trauma from relationships and stuff like that, and you get with somebody and they start to mimic those past things, it can really throw you off. Oh wow, really? Dang. Did somebody get cheated on though? Because I see somebody afraid of somebody not necessarily afraid, but somebody's worried about getting cheated on too. Somebody worried about getting cheated on. She got cheated on? Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something, like, how this feel. If I could describe it in a nutshell, and like I said, this energy is continuing. This is not something. This is just like, oh, she just pulling cards. Look, I see this going into your next week. Okay, therapist probably gonna bring up a lot more stuff, right? So maybe by Wednesday, y'all still kind of reflecting, like, dang, like, I didn't realize that we was that bad. I didn't realize that my emotions was being triggered so much. I thought I had things under control. You know what I'm saying? I don't see neither one of y'all leaving the house. No, I don't see that. I don't see that. I feel like the therapist is going to give you tools to be able to work through this. But I just see y'all both in this position of, like, y'all seeing each other as, like, wish fulfillment. No lie about it. But I feel like sometimes we could put the other person on such a pedestal. And I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, because we all do it. When you in a new relationship or this person got everything you want, we can put them on a pedestal and it can create this illusion, right? And then they start to do things that you don't align with. And so it kind of, it bursts that bubble, right? And I feel like y'all both going through like this burst the bubble moment with each other. Maybe y'all felt like marriage was going to be the, you know, the solving problem, but yeah, it's just like, tell me about Star. Y'all still gonna continue to move forward, okay? So I don't see nobody leaving the house or an abrupt ending, but y'all gonna have to make that decision with the Judgment, 6 of Coins, and the 9 of Cups. You guys are gonna have to rewrite what happiness means for you in this marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are gonna have to rewrite the story of what brings you to happiness. And it's going to take work, but I think the therapist is really going to help y'all to understand that. Because sometimes we could build a relationship off of facade. We could build a relationship off what we think makes us happy. But it's not really what makes us happy. And then we get with that person, and then we realize that you have to relearn what makes y'all happy together. You know what I'm saying? I think the therapist is going to give y'all some tools. But ultimately, it's up to y'all to do the homework, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing from now till Wednesday. Just like a lot of, what's the word, epiphanies. Hey, what's up? Hi, Black Widow Road Naga. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Okay. Drea, I'm going to your next question, okay? Let me see what you said. What's up, girl? So you want to know how Chris feel about you, Drea? Thank y'all for the likes too. How does Chris feel about Drea? How does Chris feel about Drea? Ooh, the car flew out fast, girl. First of all, she respects you. See, the King of Pentacles is a provider, okay? So let me just say this. She respects you as the lead. She do. She ain't here to try to take your place. She ain't here to try to take the lead. She sees you as the masculine energy. She sees you as the masculine energy, okay? She does. She respects your position in a relationship, okay? Now, let's look at the 2 of Coins. Let's look at the 2 of Coins. I feel like Ooh, King of Pentacles energy too, though, can be somebody that's very, they can be very serious at times. They can also be very much, this is how the program works. So she could see you as dictator too. A little bit of a dictator, because that's what the King of Pentacles does. They dictate, they mean well, but there has to be structure. So she could see you as somebody that's very structured, organized, blah, 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 okay? But it could come off as like a little bit of dictator, okay? So let's keep going. Again, she sees herself as the Empress, okay? So I will say she understands y'all role, right? However, she feels like sometimes you could be very inflexible with her. And she could feel very trapped sometimes in this relationship, this marriage. And I don't know, maybe she's more of a carefree person. Maybe she don't care if the alarm is set for 8:30 a.m. Okay, maybe she's like that. I don't know. But she seems to be a little bit more, her energy is a little bit more like, we'll just play it. We'll just go with the flow of things, okay? And it can be a burden sometimes. And I feel like she feels like she's trying to change for you. She feels like she's trying her best to change, but sometimes she feels like you're trying to change her too fast. And you know, like I said, fixed signs, especially them Scorpios, they don't like change. You probably mean well, Drea. I'm sure you do. But to her, it could just feel like you're trying to get her to change way too fast. And she's not comfortable with that. Okay? Let's look at the 10 of Wands to the 3 of Coins to the 8 of Wands. You've been positive. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. That's what's up. I'm glad the rituals went well for you. All right. But ultimately, like, she do want this relationship. She wants this family life that y'all have talked about. She does want it. It's just that she feels like sometimes, like I said, she just feel like it's not good enough. Whatever she does is not good enough. If she try to change, even if she make a subtle change, it's still something else that she could work on. And so it's always that feeling of her just feeling like, can I really be with her? Because I feel like I'm going to do me regardless. And it can come off as a little rebellious right now because she's feeling like when she does try, it's not good enough. So it's like, you know, I'm going to just do me. And I feel like that's where you're getting a little bit of a pushback with her. Now, I don't know what necessarily this applies to. I don't know if this is more so you asking her to change the way she spent her money. If you're asking her to change the way that she, you know, I don't know. I don't know what this change is that she's thinking you're asking her for. But, oh, I heard grow up too. Okay, do you be feeling like she be a little immature sometimes? I heard grow up. Is it the way she handled her conversations with you? You need her to, okay. Yeah. She kind of, in her world, Drea, she feels like she's trying. In her world, she feels like she's trying, so it's like she's frustrated because she's like, when I do actually be trying, it still be seeming like it's something else. Like, so she just kind of, she frustrated. Are you older than her? Not saying age matters, but she's younger than you. Hi, Chevish. Wow. I didn't know if it was I didn't know it was that big of an age gap. Okay, 11 years. Wow, okay. Yeah. So I mean, you could come off, like I said, as a little bit more of a dictator towards her. Like, you gotta just, things have to be your way. And with her being 25, you know what I'm saying? She's still a little, she's still a little bit, you know, I guess rebellious. That's an age to be rebellious. So I feel like the age could be a little bit of factoring in why she views you like that and why you view her like that, for sure. Okay. I think you guys can work through it, but it's just going to take a lot of shadow work on each end because it's not just you. She got things that, you know, she got going on. She needs to work on. But you also have things you got going on that you have to work on. You know? No. I'm gonna answer you on here, Chevish. I got you on here, okay? Thank you so much. And you guys, like I said, bear with me if I'm kind of like stuffy. I got a lot going on, y'all. I'm trying. Like I told Chevish yesterday, I was struggling. Like yesterday, I could not. I've really been struggling, you guys, with this congestion. So, Drea, that's kind of what I'm seeing when it comes to her. She love you. She do love you, but yeah, marriage can really bring out the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've been there. Marriage can bring out the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, it all just depends on how bad y'all want it. You know, so that's what I'm getting from her. Okay. Yeah, maybe y'all should get a couples reading. I'll be y'all spiritual therapist. Have her on the phone. We could talk. Girl, those trees are blooming and my allergies are coming back. I'm going to the store today and popping one. Yeah, the pollen is crazy. You welcome, Drea. Okay, Chevish. Take care of you. Y'all might. I mean, you see if she open to it. You welcome. All right. So I'm taking care of Chevish. Chevish had donated off the live. And then Black Widow Road, and I got you, okay? Let's see. Yeah, sure. All right, Chevish, I got you, boo. Thank you, Nene. Okay. Chevish, can you make my list real quick for me, please? All right, so your first question was about Jordan. All right. All right, so this is going to be for Chevish. Chevish says, what are Jordan's true hidden and current thoughts and feelings, intentions towards me? All right, this is for Jordan towards Chevish. Jordan towards Chevish. Who's next? So I feel like Nene then, because if Nene donated, then she was before Black Widow Row. Naga. All right, so what are Jordan's true hidden thoughts? Let's look at his thoughts, his hidden thoughts. True hidden thoughts from Jordan towards Chevish. Let's see what he got going on. Whoa, shoot. This stuff flew out. 1 second. I'm trying to lose no more cards. Excuse me. Yeah, you're not actually allowed to drink in beer commercial. All right. So we got the Father of Wands here. Why did I do that? Hold on, y'all. So we got the Father of Wands, which is Jordan. Okay. He just be feeling like, for real, you be playing like, he be feeling like you be like intentionally not trying to like give him your all, like not trying to open up to him. And he really don't like that. He feels like, because his energy is the Father of Wands. So he be ready to go. He be open. Okay. He looks at your energy as Daughter of Coins, which is very slowed down, very calculated energy. Okay. And with the 3 of Swords here to the 5 of Cups here, it's like he be just like, he feel like you be, sometimes you be really hurting his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you be hurting his feelings, like, cause he just feel like you don't feel the way he feel. Like y'all two different, y'all energies are different. Like he feel like he more passionate than you are for him. Right? And Daughter of Coins, really, she invested, but she ain't that invested. You're not gonna have her doing too much. Okay? She gonna move at the pace that she's comfortable with. And that's fine. But I feel like in his mind, he feel like you could do a little bit more though. Like you be intentionally holding back from him. So then he gets upset about that and it be hurting his feelings. Okay. Now let's look at the hold on, I think he said his thoughts. I just think his feelings. Oh, intentions. Oh yeah, you did say. So his thoughts is that he feel like you be intentionally holding back or stalling on him on purpose. He thinks you be doing too much. Too much when it comes to what? Like how you be responding to him. Because I think when he feels that way, he feels like it's more so the passion. That's what I feel. It's not about how you communicate. It's more so about the passion part. Like he wants more of that. He wants more of the romance from you. And he feels like sometimes it's you hold back on it. And maybe it's just because, like I said, he has a fiery energy to him. So he could have had it in his mind that this is how he wanted certain things to be. And because you might hold back on that, he may feel like you're not as attracted to him as he's attracted to you, something like that. Like it's unrequited. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So I feel like feelings came out before thoughts. So let me look at this as thoughts, because what I just pulled was more so how he feels. But let's look at his thoughts. His thoughts is a Two of Wands to the Daughter of Swords. Let me keep going real quick. Why is the Daughter of Swords here? Excuse me. You got Seven of Wands here too. He just be trying to figure out, do he want to continue with this? Like, is this gonna be something he could see himself? Like, are you somebody he could see himself with? Because he feels like how he thinks it's like you're. I don't know if he feels like you always trying to look for a problem, or if he feels like you always poking. But he always feel like he like gotta be on eggshells with you. I'll just show you. He feel like he gotta walk on eggshells around you because he feels like any mess up or any mistake, anything he say that's wrong, like you're running with it. You know what I'm saying? So he do be kind of wondering if like this is something that's meant for him with the Two of Wands. Like, should he go in this direction or should he go in a different direction? Okay. And let's look at his intentions. What's his intentions? What's his intentions? Yeah. What's his intentions? His intentions is just to really have you fall in love with him. Like he thought he knew. Mm, he felt like y'all had a very intense connection, right? And his intentions was to get you to fall in love with him. Was to, yeah, like be this carefree, lighthearted energy with you. His intentions. He still could feel like y'all was meant to be together, but it's like he not able to get you in the state that he wants you in. The state that he wants you in is like, him just having you floating, on cloud nine, and it's like that effect is not happening. So it's kind of like making him confused. Because you know how you could have it in your mind you meant to be with somebody and then you get with them and it's like, dang, this is nothing like what I thought. It's becoming more of a burden to him to even keep this going. Because it's just not playing out the way he saw it playing out. He could be right. Y'all definitely could be soulmates, but it don't mean just because you're soulmates with somebody don't mean you have to date them. Not every soulmate needs to be a date, like somebody you date, right? Right. So I feel like you got a point. He feel like he got a point. You know what I'm saying? But this is just like this was a free will for both of y'all, really. Right. This is a free will for both of y'all. Y'all decided to talk and do this, but honestly, like I said, just because somebody your soulmate, it does not mean you're supposed to be with them. And I feel like that's what he's learning. Yeah. Yeah. So it's unfortunate that he feels this way, but this is his reality. This is what he's going through. You know? But that's what I'm saying, okay? Let me go to your next question, Shavish. So you want to know what his thoughts, feelings, and intention would be if you start falling back in April? Okay. What's Jordan's thoughts going to be if Shavish start falling back in April? What's his thoughts going to be? If Shavish start falling back in April, what's he going to be thinking? He kind of felt it coming. He's seen it coming. He's seen it coming because you had a 3 of Wands. He knew. Just because of some of the stuff that you've been doing with the 7 of Coins, it's just, and he's gonna be thinking that you're doing this for attention, or like you want him to do more. Like he feel like you kind of manipulating him by doing this, to get more attention. Part of it, or it's like an attention thing. Part of it. That's what his thoughts are. Feelings. How's he gonna feel? How's he gonna feel? Father of Cups. Okay. Son of Cups. 3 of Coins. Okay. You know, the Father of Cups is someone who can kind of, they can hide their emotions very well on the outside. Externally, they seem that they have their emotional cells put together. They don't react to anything, or they don't let things bring the worst out of them. Okay? But really deep down inside, he is going to be feeling away. He's going to be emotional. It's going to hurt his feelings, but he's just going to try his best to just like, if you need the space, he's going to give you the space, Shavish. Because you got the 3 of Coins. He'll give you the space if you need it. But he is going to be emotional inside. But he's not going to show you that for some reason. What's his intentions going to be? And his intentions is a Death card. He going to feel like he hit a roadblock with you. I mean, he don't know what else to do. Death card, he don't know what else to do. Hey, if she don't want this, if she done, I'm done. You know? Yeah. But I feel like it could backfire where he may just give up, because you have the Son of Baskets. He's emotional about it, but he can't let you see his emotions for some reason. Maybe it's an ego thing for him. So he like, you know what? Forget it. If she needs time for herself, she want to work on things. Like, I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her. Like, I'm tired of trying. Death card came out. So I don't know if that would be something that would help you with him, but just know if you do decide to do that, he may decide to fall back with you. Like, y'all both fall back from each other. Yeah. But you know, in his mind, he do try. In his world, he do try. So I don't necessarily know if this would work, because he may fall back all the way. Yeah. And he may just fall back just because his feelings got hurt. That may be why he does it. Because he feels like he knows why you're doing it. And he just like, man, I'm tired of this girl messing with my emotions. Like, I'm finna just fall back altogether. You know? So I don't know. But that's what I see, okay? All right. Nene, you with me, boo? Let me see, I'm on Nene, right? And then I'll be on Black Widow Naga. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot you had that extra question. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. My bad. Okay. What would Jordan's feelings and intentions be towards Shavish for the rest of April? Tell me about his feelings. His feelings and intentions. Girl, he's gonna get a little toxic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll say you gotta be careful with how you do this, because thing about it is, this may in fact make him more toxic. So otherwise, so this is what I'm getting, like, all right, she wanna play these little games with me, I'm gonna play these little games with her. And Southern Wise is in and out. Now they could be a player, but we ain't gonna go that far. I just feel like he gonna give you a taste of your whatever you trying to shop. He gonna give it back to you. You're gonna become inconsistent, and it's all over the place, and it's gonna create a toxic connection. The devil's here, and I feel like you're gonna be like, well, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want you to become toxic. I wanted you to be better. It's like I'm trying to make this connection healthier, right? But with him, we got the 5 coins. Okay, so let's look at the 5 coins. 5 coins, somebody got left out in the cold. Even though you may have felt like this was more so just you to try to get him to see you for what you've been trying to say, it's too much confusion for him. Right there. So I feel like he's going to turn to his ego. And he could become, like I said, very toxic towards you. Very toxic towards you. We have the King of Swords. And this is somebody that has formed some type of detachment from you, and that are using their head versus their heart. And I feel like with the Daughter of Wands, when you're ready to stop this distance thing with him, it's like he's going to rev up. You two are in 2 different directions. Look. That's why I said be careful, because it could backfire. Now, I don't know what his sign is. I know you told me before. He a Gemini too? But it can backfire. It really could. Without you falling back, you don't plan on falling back? Let me see. If Chevis chooses not to fall back on Jordan, how does April look for both of them? If she chooses not to fall back on Jordan, how does April look for them? Why is the moon here? Clarify the Son of Coins. Clarify the Son of Coins. I feel like this. You had the 2 coins, okay? Y'all decided to work on it, right? Or balance it out, right? But he still don't feel like that this is sincere for some reason. He does not feel like this is sincere. He's skeptical. Because of the stuff that you said before, he's skeptical because I guess the Chariot here in the moon. He's gonna go with it, but he's skeptical because of what you said before, and it kind of put him on guard. It's like an April is a watch and see type of month. He's gonna be watching you. Like, you say stuff, but let me see your behavior. Let me see how you react to certain stuff that you don't like that I do. Because, his mindset is you've already told him before how you felt. And so now you want to make up and you want to be, okay, cool, but I need to look at how you react versus what you're saying to me. Yeah, I think y'all both the same. I think you both are the same in the month of April. Y'all looking at each other's actions versus what you're saying. Both of y'all are skeptical of this connection. That's why the moon is here. But y'all gonna try to push forward. But I would tell you, like, yeah, them the ways that you was trying to go about things by just falling back and stuff like that, it's not gonna work, because I see it backfire, because you guys are not in a position to be able to do stuff like that. If you really want him to pay attention to you and he don't, and he keep doing the same stuff, the lesson may be you walking away. Because I don't think that this will work. I don't think that not talking to him is going to work. Now, if you guys, like I said, you decide not to do that, you guys continue to push forward, you both are still skeptical about each other. That energy's still there. And y'all both still very guarded in April. Okay? So it just may be something you just got to think about if this is somebody you want to be with, Shavish. Because I still see y'all just being kind of on the fence about each other. All right? Is Nene here? It's just I don't want to keep giving energy. He's complaining about me doing certain shit, but he's like, it's nothing I do is right, so I just like he want to do nothing. Yeah, it's understandable. Like I said, time is precious. You know, you gotta think about it. Every moment you spend with him, or you know, arguing with him, whatever, is taking away time. So just like look at it that way too. Is this somebody is worth wasting your time on? You know. You're welcome. I don't see Nene in here, huh? She ain't come back, y'all. I got about 20 minutes left on live. I'm really keeping it to an hour because, you know, kind of hard to talk and all that stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and go to Black Widow Row. Naga, if she's here. And then when Nene come back, I'll take care of her. Okay? Okay. What are the positive things coming towards me in the next 2 months? Let's see. Okay, so this is for Black Widow Row Naga. She want to know what are the positive things coming towards her in the next 2 months. Let's see. What are the positive things coming towards her in the next 2 months? Black Widow Row Naga. Pentacles. Okay. One more. About a 5 coins here. About a 5 coins coming out. Excuse me. Mother of coins, why she here? So I definitely see you like leaving behind a lot of like I heard emotional baggage. Leaving behind a lot of emotional baggage, and I heard a whole lot of financial woes. Those two things came out: emotional baggage, financial woes. It seems like we go into a period or a season of abundance as we go into Taurus. Things start to become more abundant for you. Okay, because you have the Queen of Pentacles and you have Three of Cups. So actually, these next 3 months could look really, really good for you. Financially too. There could be some gains when it comes to a business venture or just money in general. Yeah, I see your money improving a lot. Three of Cups also could signify like more time to hang with family, friends, you know, more connection in the community. So you could be getting more connected in your community or just doing more stuff, which makes sense because the weather's changing. It's getting nicer outside. Yeah, to travel. Yes, but it's getting nicer outside. So I always feel like when they talk about the New Year's in January, I don't believe it. I feel like the New Year's in April because that's when everybody has a new year. We are coming from the days being shorter than the nights, things being dead around us, to life, to the days being longer than the nights. So everybody kind of gets rejuvenated with this season. So I feel like that's when things start to flow again. Honestly, I feel like most people start to flow again during this time of year. Money wise, all of it. Okay? Let's take the Father of Swords. What's the Father of Swords here? Two of Coins. The Ace of Cups. Nine of Coins. Okay. Now you could be going on a date or something with someone new. There could be they don't have to be an air sign, which would be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I do see you dating somebody or going on a date with somebody. I don't necessarily see you and this person like making it official right away. Maybe it's because you still have things you want to take care of and balance, and you have things you're trying to do. You're trying to become more spiritual. It is. You're trying to become more spiritual, your high priestess energy here. So I feel like that you may date, but I don't necessarily know if you're going to be in a relationship right now in these next couple months, just because of things that you're trying to do for yourself. You have the Four of Swords here too. You also could be coming up with like new ideas, creativity, maybe even starting a book. I don't know if you like to write or if I don't know what this is, but it's like there's some creativity here too. Yeah, so you're taking your time on love. Maybe you're focusing on the next business venture too. Four of Swords is like you're in a brainstorming phase of something, not necessarily knowing what you're finna do, but you're thinking. So maybe you are going to be coming up with something. Maybe you're coming up with spiritual, ritual guidance or something. I don't know. Maybe that's something that starts to come in your mind, like how can you help other people to get, spiritually aligned. So I do see some creativity coming in too. But I will say your money looking good, girl. These next couple of months, the money is improving, especially around Taurus season. Which Taurus season literally starts in like 2 weeks. Yeah. So I see you getting real creative. Okay. What's your next question, love? Girl, yes, I'm looking for a new job too. Maybe I should apply more. Maybe you should. Yeah, I see something happening with that money. So I would definitely recommend that you try that. Okay. What'd you say? Okay. Hey y'all, give me just a second. I gotta step away for like 5 minutes, okay? 1 second. But go ahead and post your next question, Black Widow, okay? I'll be right back. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. All right. So Black Widow Rose, she had 2 questions left, and then I'll go from that point. Okay, everybody. And Shay Vicious has she has the list. Okay. All right, y'all. That's fine. Okay, so Black Widow Road Naga wants to know what are important messages that her ancestors, spirit guides want her to know. So, what are some important messages that Black Widow Road Naga's ancestors and spirit guides want her to know? Let's see what the ancestors want you to know. What the ancestors want you to know. I like a baby. If I bought it, you funny. Thanks. I couldn't do that hat. The hat was irritating me. It was irritating me. It didn't look the way I thought it was gonna look on me. All right, so ancestors. Ooh. All right, ancestors, y'all talking. All right, so they've been with you since you were a young child, your ancestors. Like, so when I say, like, the reason why I say that is because when I look at the death card, that to me is like the death, like the ancestors, right? They have passed away, they passed on, but it's like they've been watching you grow since you were a young child, okay? And they've always been behind you, guiding you. You were always like meant to be spiritual. It's not a mistake. You may have even like heard voices or had premonitions when you were a kid. You know how it be when you are spiritually inclined as a child. You may hear things, or your ancestors may send you messages when you're young. They may even come and visit you, okay? And your family be like, girl, you crazy. We're going to pray that off for you. You ain't seeing no dead people. But sometimes it's like we can see because we have that spiritual gift of discernment. And you could be psychic. You know how it be. You better not tell your mama and your grandma you seen a dead person. They going to go get you baptized. So anyway, you could have had moments in your childhood like that where you have, had encounters with your ancestors, okay? They are saying, with the Daughter of Wands here, they're very proud of you. They're proud of the direction that you're going in your life, okay? And they appreciate you reconnecting. Because sometimes religion can keep us away from our roots. It could make it like it's a bad thing to talk to your ancestors or connect with your ancestors or to leave altars. Like it's demonized, right? And I feel like they're proud of you reconnecting to your roots. And we also have the 7 of Coins. And the 7 of Coins, why is that here? Because that talks about watching something grow. That's the 7 of Coins here. Ace of Wands and the 6 of Cups here too. I feel like this. I feel like as you continue to pour into your ancestors and you continue to honor them, they're going to continue to pour into you. Okay? They're going to continue to nurture you. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands to the 6 of Cups here too, this is them like very protective over you too. They're very protective. And like I said, I feel like that as you're strengthening your connection with them, they're strengthening the protection around you, as well as, like I said, they're very proud of you for reconnecting, and they want you to continue to keep going at the pace and the direction that you're headed. Okay, now let's look at your spirit guides. Spirit guide messages for Black Widow Road Naga. Spirit guide messages. Excuse me. Spirit guide messages. All right, so you have the 6 of Wands with the spirit guide messages here. So again, they're also very proud of you too, and they actually are here to support you. If you know she's on that horse or whatever, there's multiple horses, but she's sitting on a horse, and it's like they're here to support you and to guide you. Okay. And I feel like the Three of Wands to the Mother of Wands here, like I just see you just becoming, it's almost like mastering. I heard mastering. It's like they're supporting you in a direction because you are meant to master. You're meant to master this part of your life, like what you're becoming. So, do you ever feel like that you could be, you know how like in your group and stuff, there's people that are high ranking and then they're kind of like people that come into it. Are you trying to get to the high ranking level? Like, is that your goal? Scorpio North Node, yeah. Um, you here to master something. You scared? Well, let me be honest with you. You're here to overcome that fear, and you're here to master what you're learning. Okay. We have Seven of Wands here too, with the Two of Wands as well. Okay. And your spirit guides are saying too, there, if there are obstacles that come up or things that get in your way, just know that that's them protecting you. Okay. They're trying to keep you on the right path. So if something doesn't go right or something doesn't go the way you wanted it to, just know that's your spirit guides, and they're doing this because they're trying to make sure you follow the correct path. But ultimately, you are here to master your spirituality. That's what you're here to do. Especially in North Node is Scorpio. That's transformation. That's transformation for sure. But in order to become a master, sometimes you have to go through certain things, right? But I feel like your ancestors are here every step of the way. Your spirit guides are here every step of the way. They're not going to fail you. As long as you continue to follow your true north, is what they say, your ancestors and your spirit guides are going to be right there with you. But they're all very proud of you for what you're doing right now. May says, my ancestors be there protecting me. It's hard to move through life now how I want without them thwarting my plans. You are. And they're going to keep course correcting you. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I could imagine a visual, it's like you in a bumper car. And bumper cars, you could kind of rear off, but then the bumpers is gonna push you back onto the lane. That's how I see. Okay. So just know this is not to take away your free will or anything like that. No, but it's just like your ancestors, your spirit guides know you have a very important mission. And so they're trying to get you there. Okay. But you are ultimately here to master your spirituality. Okay. That is part of your life lesson. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing, my love. Okay. What's your next question, Boo? Thank you for putting my information, sharing and keeping up with the list. I appreciate you. Yeah. How do you connect with people to solidify the connections? Because you want to connect with people, network more, and connect with people in higher places. Okay. So how does Black Widow Row connect with people better to solidify connections? I sometimes struggle with that. With what I have to offer job-wise, it's intimidating to network for me for nowadays. Okay. How does she network or connect with people better to solidify the connections? How does she? Tell me more. Your biggest fear is rejection. Because I feel like I can understand why. I can understand why your fear is that, because you may have grown up where people always try to change you or tell you, no, that's wrong, or don't do this, don't do that, do it this way. Okay, so you kind of learn that it's better to stay safe than to be rejected, right? But we have the full card here, and Spirit is talking about you're gonna have to take chances and risks. Okay, because that's really the only way that you can get your foot out there the way you want to. We have a tower. Let's look at that. What's the tower here? And I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna have to get your foot out there and not worry about what people have to say. I don't know, is your family supportive of your spirituality? Or are you afraid to really go public with it? Like public, like on your platform, social media, TikTok, something like that? Are you afraid of people finding out? I see it. But I feel like you're going to have to be, so if you want Spirit to provide these opportunities to you, you're going to have to be clear on what you want. Because that fear is what's holding you back. It's fear. Yeah, it's fear. And I understand that. You're formerly Christian, so you're afraid of people judging you. You're afraid of all the chaos and commotion that comes with it. But if you continue to stay in a state of fear, it's going to stifle you from attracting what you truly want. And I feel like that's why your spirit team was saying that to you. You're going to go through some adversity for sure. But your spirit guides are here to help you. They're here to protect you. They're here to guide you. And I told you, you're here to master yourself. So it's going to come a point where you're not going to be able to hide it no more. If you truly want to reach for the stars with yourself and get to where you got to go, you're going to have to sacrifice that. In the tower, it does talk about things abruptly ending, chapters ending, maybe some things falling away from you, but you're still standing despite it all, right? And they said, quit worrying about people judging you. Don't worry about that. People judging you is none of your business. People judging you is none of your business. Because people are going to have something to say about you regardless. No matter what you do. I know. But that's why this energy of the Seven of Cups is here, because Spirit wants you to be clear with what you want them to do for you. That way they can help you the best that they can. But yeah, it feels like you have to step out and take a risk with this. Not a risk, but take a chance. Take a chance. You have support, but it's up to you to decide on how far you want the things to go. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's going to answer a lot of that question. You have to get past your fear. But I understand, and I know that feeling of you grew up a certain way, and then you go on to a whole nother path, and I find, especially in the African American community, because a lot of our ancestors and parents kind of were brainwashed, they really don't understand that religion in itself is an occult. So they can have a hard time understanding freedom, free spirituality, because a lot of the religion that they were taught was not based around freedom. You weren't really free. So it can challenge them. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's not for them. This is for you. This is your life. And I feel like you will. I ain't gonna lie. You may not see it now, but you will overcome this. That's why I say you came out as a Queen of Wands. You master it. You become a master of your spirituality. So, like I said, just take your time, but understand that eventually that time will come. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Black Widow Ronaga. Alrighty? All right. Let's see. Is Nene with us? Did anybody see Nene in the chat? Nay, you here? I'm looking into mastering my craft, whatever that is. Hopefully my ancestors reveal it to me. I always wonder what I should be honed in on. Of course. With time, they will reveal it to you. You're welcome. Of course. Try to see if Nene's with us. If not, I'm going to go ahead and go to Drea, right? Oh, Shevish. Shevish, then Drea. Okay, here she is. What are the Cancer's current feelings towards me? Okay, let's see. This is for Nene. What are the Cancer's current feelings towards Nene? Are you still using the charger? Are you using the charger still? I'm going to need it. Cancer's feelings towards Nene. Current feelings. Oh, a whole stack fell out. I don't know if I want to take all of that. That just kind of fell out. Let me see. If it come back out, I'll take it. What are the Cancer's current feelings towards Nene? There we go. 10 of Wands. Mother of Wands. Hierophant. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Like, I feel like this. The Cancer, he knows how hard it is for you. He gets it. Like, he knows. And it's like, so we have the 8 of Cups here and a 9 of Cups. I feel like this. It could have been a moment where he kind of like held back or stopped doing because of how you and him fell out. Because I see an 8 of Cups here with a 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands has a baby on her back. It's like at the end of the day, regardless of how you and him fell out, he still has to do what he got to do. So I don't know. Did y'all have a conversation? Did y'all talk? Because it's like he knows right from wrong. Okay? He knows right from wrong. And he's seeing how hard it is for you. Let's look at the Mother of Wands. Not yet. I feel like the reason why he act like he do is because of how you and him didn't work out. And Cancers can be men, the Cancer men, they can be very emotionally reactive. They can do stuff out of emotion instead of logic. But I feel like as much as he tries to point the finger at you and say this, and that, he know he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? So let's look at this Mother of Wands. Yeah. Something, his intuition is telling him to make it right. His intuition is telling him to make it right because you got the Queen of Wands with the Justice reversed. He don't know the day nor the hour. But he do know he's on borrowed time. I don't know if you kind of threaten him with going to court, but he feels like it's coming. And he is like, you got that little voice that's telling you to make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Okay? Because he sees you as a Queen of Wands, so he know you're not playing. He know you're going to do whatever you got to do. Okay? So, yeah. His intuition is screaming at him to make this right with you. To fix it. Okay? But you can make all these excuses in your head, but bottom line is, just because y'all two fell out don't mean the child needs to get the, you know what I'm saying? The child shouldn't get that, the backlash from what happened between you and him. And he know he wrong. He knows he wrong. Even if you don't tell him, he know he wrong. Look, the Hierophant. And I don't even know if he grew up with this kind of dysfunction in his life. You know what I'm saying? He might not have had to grow up with the issues that he's causing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his father was there. Maybe his mother was. I don't know. But it's like he didn't grow. He wasn't raised like this. He was not raised to be this way. He came from a very, very traditional background. Maybe Granny had a lot to do with it. But this Hierophant is the family. It's the tradition. And his mother was on drugs and his dad wasn't there. Did his grandmother raise him? Or was he like in a system? Okay. So even though he didn't have the traditional mom and dad in his life, he still had a heavy influence of feminine energy right here. So despite what his parents did, he knew different. You know what I'm saying? He was raised to know different. So I feel like at the end of the day, knows that he could either repeat a cycle that he was raised from and harm his own child's experience, or he can make this right and choose to do right. Because y'all don't gotta be together for him to be an active father. There's no book that says you have to be together to successfully raise a child. Okay? But I feel like he struggles with this. Part of him wants to play the victim because of what happened between y'all two. But then part of him knows that it's wrong. And he knows that you're gonna do what you have to do if you have to do it. So if you have to go down to the courthouse and put him on child support, he knows that that's coming. You know? But he definitely sees you as standing on business. I don't know your last words with him, but he does know that if he don't correct this, I mean, he gonna be facing the legal system. That's like his grandmother, if she's still alive, was very disappointed. And if she's not here on this earth, she still is very disappointed because he just wasn't. She raised him to respect women. And his uncle raised him to, be a man. So, yeah, I feel like the Cancer, you got to get out of that victim mindset. It's not about you. When you make a child, it's no longer about you. It's about what's best for that child. It ain't about the relationship you had. It ain't about whatever. It's about that child. And you got to answer to that. So he kind of back and forth about whether he should fix this with you. Yeah. Okay. Did you also donate for a yes or no? You welcome. Sure, SB. Yes, no. I just had an interview for a collections job. Will I get the offer? Let's see. Will Nene get the interview for the collections job? Dang, that flew out too fast. I didn't even get to really shuffle my deck. Hold on. I'm going to put it back because it kind of just flew out. Hold on 1 second. Let me try it again. Will Nene get the job for the collections? Or will Nene get the job for collections? Too many. Will Nene get the job for collections? Okay. We got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a yes card. It's a yes card. Yeah. I got a yes. Okay. How did you feel during the interview? Did you feel confident? See, and then I got a yes for you, okay? Next is Chevish. Chevish, whenever you're ready, okay? Okay, fingers crossed. Thank you, boo. I did, but her energy was a little reserved. Yeah, they probably gotta be that way because they don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Probably just the way that they need to be for the interview. Usually you can tell when a job likes you. They might surprise you. That may just be a part of it to kind of make you a little nervous. Thank you, SB. Okay, we're gonna put you on the list. You'll be after Drea, okay? And then I'm probably gonna end up closing a live here soon. Save my voice. So I'll be closing the live in the next 5 minutes. T's current thoughts and feelings towards me. You ain't spoke to him in a while. You haven't spoken in a while. Okay. T's current thoughts and feelings towards Chevish. Look at thoughts. T's thoughts. T's thoughts. T's feelings. Feelings. T's intentions. Masculine energy is here. So is this a guy? It's a lot of masculine energy that came out for T. Father of Swords came out first. Definitely in their head. Oh, love. Okay. Definitely in their head with you because the Six of Coins came out reversed. I don't know if in the past it was an unrequited connection. Maybe somebody felt like the other person wasn't putting in enough effort. Okay. He's still like Father of Cups is here though. So maybe you was the one that got away because he's still showing an energy of like there's still feelings there, but they're more surface level. They're not real deep. You know what I'm saying? Maybe yeah, I got feelings for you, but like it just didn't work out between y'all two because somebody felt like the other person wasn't doing enough or putting in enough effort or something. But he still had feelings for you. Maybe he would spin a block on you. You know, maybe he would reconnect with you. Maybe that's a possibility. But then you have the Ten of Swords here too. So I don't know if in the past, like I said, he did something betrayal wise too, or he, you know, something bogus. You have the Empress here. Ten of Swords to the Empress. You seem like the one that got away from him. He definitely still sees you as super beautiful, and you know, Empresses represents beauty. It represents feminine energy. He still sees you as beautiful and everything, you know, everything like that. But it's like he know he messed up in the past. I feel like that a lot of stuff would be revealed if you and him were talking. He would admit to a lot of stuff that he did. You know how people do that. Like they're like, yeah, I might as well just get this off my chest. Like you were right in the past. I was this. I was that. I did do this. I did do that. But maybe this will cause. I feel like if anything, y'all could have closure. I don't necessarily see y'all being back together, but it would bring closure to y'all. But somebody left, like walked away from the other person, but very like betrayed or felt betrayed. Maybe you felt that way. So yeah, his thoughts would be just like he's thinking about the past. His intentions is probably to apologize, and his like feelings is like he never really got over you. He just moved on. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Drea. Davis, you can go ahead and get ready to close the live too, please. You go ahead and drop your question, unless you already posted it. Oh, I just seen your message. You said I'm broke. No, read it for a minute. I understand. I understand, Drew. So it'll be Drea and then SB, right? Okay. What's your question? Thank you, Shevish. I know I'm gonna hate traveling in the office, but aside from that, will I be happy? How will it go with the manager and coworkers? Okay, let's see. So this for Drea. She wants to know, outside of having to travel to the office, how will things go at this job? Will she be happy? Would Drea be happy, and will she get along with the coworkers and the manager? Will she be happy? I mean, yeah, I feel like for sure. 9 of Cups is like, excuse me. I'm gonna say this: Earth signs, because you're Virgo, we like things to be very like simplicity, but we also like things to be very like upscale, elegant, nice. And the work environment is very nice. It's very, very nice. Okay. The 9 of Cups is here. Okay. So I feel like aesthetically, it'll be very nice, very, very accommodating. Tell me more. My spirit say you're gonna feel like you got a big girl job. What? Is this gonna make you feel like you got a big girl job? I don't know. Okay. 3 of Coins here too. All right. And 3 of Coins can talk about you having your own office or your own little area where you can really personalize it and make it your space. You may have an office because 3 of Coins. Okay. So you got it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, you may have your own little office area that you will kind of set aside, set apart from the others. Okay. Not that they can't come see you, but you may have like an area that's kind of blocked off for the managers or whatever, supervisors. It'll be a personal area. Okay. Now, let's see how you'll interact with the coworkers and the managers. So how would you interact with coworkers, managers? Okay. 3 of Cups. That's nice. Okay, I like the 3 of Cups. Co-workers, 3 of Cups. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups reversed. I'm gonna be honest with you. 3 of Cups, like they gonna really like you. You're refreshing. Like I just get this vibe that you're very like in tune. You're very in tune. You're very what's the word? Like you know how to blend in with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like blend in like you don't do your job, but you know how to speak the language, the lingo. You know how like sometimes you have a job with a boss that's like super old and they don't really quite get how to connect with the younger staff. You will. There's a lot of youth to you. Like, you know, people probably don't even thinking that you're in your 30s. They probably think you like 21, 22. You know, they probably think you young. She said, yeah, I'm cool. Right. So they're going to see that you're really a cool leader. Like, you cool. And I feel like with the 2 of Wands to the 5 of Cups reverse, like, this actually going to be like, you know, they was a little bummed out to see a woman. Like, oh, okay. But honestly, like, it's going to change their perspective. Okay. But you're cool. You're cool. Your relationship with the supervisor, right? Super manager. Dream's relationship with the manager. I told you. I remember seeing this in your last reading. The manager is gonna kind of, they're a little stiff. They're stiff, okay? Your energy is innovative. And so one thing about Virgos are innovative people. Y'all can kind of find ways to do something, do it differently, but still yield the same result. I feel like the manager could be a little bit stuck in his ways, but over time, I feel like you'll be able to really kind of like work your way in. You know what I'm saying? But at the beginning, you're gonna sense that manager is very by the book, or they like things a certain way, and stuff like that. Okay, and it could be a little intimidating. Okay, but I feel like over some time, you will be able to kind of put your opinion on stuff more. And because you're more connected to the co-worker staff, you may be able to help them to see things that maybe they don't pay attention to, right? Virgos are also good at that. So overall, it's just the basic stuff that happens when you first come into a job. You know, everybody got their own opinion. And then once they get to know you, things start to change. Okay? No, I don't see mean. Like, I don't see toxicity. I just see this person being a little bit more older. They could feel like they're a little bit more seasoned. They've been in this field for longer than you. And that's fine, but there's always room for change, right? So, like I said, at first it may come off a little intimidating because of how much they're like, this is how I do things. But over time, I think you'll be able to persuade them. Excuse me. You'll be able to persuade them to just look at things differently, not necessarily completely change the program, but to just show them that there's different ways to do something efficiently, you know? So, and overall, I think you're going to really enjoy your job. Like I said, it's really nice. Yeah, it's a really nice. Have you been there before? Not like working wise, but have you seen the building or have you drove past it? Because it seems like it's a really nice building. Very accommodating, very, okay. It seems like it's really nice. Very modern building. But you did the research. What did you find out? It's nice. Yeah. Right. Okay. Big company. Yeah. Like I said, when I think about it, it's like somebody see you working. They're like, you work there. Oh, I know you got money. You know how people do that. Oh, you work here. Oh, you making that big money. You making that big. That's what I'm feeling. Like, seriously. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I got for this job. All right. Yeah. I think it'll all work out for you, Dre. Okay. Okay. SB. Yes, definitely keep me posted. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care of my ear. Most definitely. I'm on amoxicillin right now. Yeah. It feel better. Like I said, if anything, I just feel like I'm underwater. But I don't got that pulsating pressure. Like that was the worst. Okay. As we said, well, like Braulio's true feelings for me. Yeah, I got like an ear infection / sinus infection. It's getting better though. Let me see. Today is Friday. Oh my god, y'all. Tuesday. I was toe up. All right. Thank you, SB. Just for SB, she want to know what are Braulio's true feelings for her. Thank you. What are Braulio's true feelings for SB? Excuse me. Braulio's true feelings for SB. Well, he seems to be like he got a little bit of a fear of commitment. And we have the five of coins. It's been a while since he's been in a relationship with somebody. But he feels like that he'd be willing to take a chance with you. He likes your energy. He likes you. Just, you're beautiful, you're inviting, you're friendly. So I feel like he'd be willing to take a chance with you. The Daughter of Cups is how he sees you. So, but we have the Seven of Cups here too. It's just emotionally, like, he don't really necessarily know what he wants emotionally, but he's just hoping that, like, this connection could be fulfilling if you were to get together and date him. But like I said, it had been a while since he's been with somebody serious, or, like, maybe he's a little bit of afraid of commitment, but he's trying to take a chance on love. Reconnected. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that he got a little bit of a fear of, but he feels like he's open to possibly dating you. He sees you as somebody that's very loving and open and charismatic, all of that. So you guys see each other next month. That's exciting. He looks forward to the meetup. I mean, you guys got the lover, so he definitely looks forward to seeing you. He does look forward to seeing you. Okay. What's your next question, love? Thank you, Chevish. It's been 8 years. Woo! That's a long time. Okay. How will things go when SB sees Braulio? It's been 8 years. How will things go when she sees him? So first card that came out was the Father of Cups. So it's like the butterfly. He get butterflies all over again since he sees you. Okay. It's like he's just charmed by you, like blushing. Okay. Tell me more. You guys may decide to reconnect, like be together again. Both of you could feel like that it's been 8 years, but it was faded. Like 8 years of catching up. 8 years, like it's almost like 8 years worth of connection. 8 years worth of catching up with each other. Even though y'all been separated for 8 years, it's gonna feel like y'all have never left each other. You guys instantly go into the Two of Cups. And it takes off. You two may decide that you may want to reconnect or maybe even date. And I think you both have thought long and hard about this. The Four of Swords. You both are kind of anticipating this. You both are kind of nervous. But I feel like, honestly, it's been hard to get over each other. The Hanged One. No matter what you tried to do, you both just could not heal from. It's like a wound. It's like it was an open wound. And you guys tried to move on in your lives, tried to date other people. But it's just something about that person, right? That you have love for, that you never forget. And I feel like, if anything, this will be healing. You guys will be healing each other. But y'all both really missed each other. And like I said, it seems like you guys are going to pick up where you left off. That's what I feel. Especially with that Eight of Wands coming out like that. With the Two of Cups. You guys are going to pick up where you left off. How you feel about that? Is that something you would be open to? You and him reestablishing a connection? You ready? Okay. What is he saying? Is he saying the same thing, like he's ready too? That's beautiful. Aw. Hi, Ashley. That's so cute. You just left the gym? Okay. I see you, girl. No, we are both quiet friends right now. You waiting to see him in person. Oh, okay. I got you. There's a lot of love. He got a lot of love for you, girl. He came out as a King of Cups to you. Maybe he just scared. To say that over the phone or whatever. He rather see how the vibe is in person. But he got a lot of love for you. He do. Okay. That's what's up, Ashley. I need that type of discipline. Go to the gym. What do you be doing? Cardio? All right, you guys. I am at the end of my life. I hope to be back tomorrow. I hope that each day I sound better and better and better. But yeah, I'll try to get back on tomorrow, y'all. Probably around the same time. I do better earlier in the day than in the evening. So if you didn't get to answer or ask your question or whatever, try to catch me tomorrow. You and your little friend. See, it always helps when you have a gym partner. They hold you accountable. That's what's up. Well, it's good to see you, Ashley. I'm about to log off here, okay? All right, you all take care. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your afternoon. Happy Friday to everybody. And thank y'all for y'all donations and your subscribing if you're new. And I will see y'all later, okay? Bye.